out of the woodworks with their responses. You got Ludacris that did the impromptu rap. And everybody's
that was damn stupid.
But everybody's like, that was so good.
That was
he
fucking
spit
stupid.
them bars, and he hadn't rapped in 20 years.
You never told me they didn't bust your ass cheeks, though, huh, Luda?
And you
nowhere in the rap did you say, no, nigga, you lying. They ain't bust my cheeks. I wasn't a power bottom.
And then
salute to TDJ.
Then you had Kevin Hart that came out, and he made 2 posts. Then he was on somebody's football broadcast on Friday.
Who was this?
Kevin Hart.
Right.
He was on somebody's broadcast on football broadcast on Friday evening, and they're saying that that's the first thing that he started doing is he started roasting Cat. And so apparently he did it like several times throughout this podcast. So his feelings are still hurt.
Yeah, and Cat called him out. Cat told him he was coming to Kevin Hart's city to do a show. So we can do a celebrity boxing match. We can go one-on-one rapping, or we can sit here and we can go against each other in comedy. I'll insert that right here.
I got a show at your hometown in Philly. I'm going to take my special there. On that stage, we can put whatever you want. A full court basketball court, a boxing ring, 2 microphones for a rap cipher, or you can get your dusted in comedy on that stage. But it's $1 million up for each one. That's $5 million, Mr. 28 million in Forbes. I'll be bringing mine in cash, Mitch. Bring yours however you want. And since you're not a puppet, don't bring no white people with you then. That's a $5 million bet individually. You can take it all, or you can take it part and parcel. This is the new movement.
So yeah, that's what's up. He challenged Kevin Hart, called him out.
Then you had Michael Blackson. His feelings was hurt. He made
Michael Blackson.
He made several posts.
Yeah,
he was like mother sucker and all kind of stuff. Yeah, he
told that nigga to take off that dirty ass dashiki and take his ass. You take your ass to Africa and see how they do things, nigga. The
Faison Love. They've resurfaced a video where Faison said that Cat was overrated.
Yeah.
So now that's trending again.
Because Michael Blackson said that Cat Williams' glory days are behind him. And that he just trying to be relevant again.
Well, that's not. Well, he's definitely relevant.
Nobody ever said Cat was lying.
Nobody has said he's lying. That's what I'm saying. All of these people are coming out. They're mad and everything, but
is that Mr. Ogilvy
have said that he's lying about anything. The only person that kind of said that he got it a little wrong was Ice Cube. Now, Ice Cube said that he said that everybody have their own perception of what happened with the casting of Next Friday. He's saying that how the process go is these actors come in and they audition for several roles. And then he and his team decide which actor is best for each role. And he's saying that Ricky Smiley did come in and audition for Magic Mike. But Ricky didn't fit the Magic Mike role.
Right.
Ricky fit the Santa Claus role.
Yeah.
And he said that when Cat came in, Cat immediately fit the Magic Mike
Cat Williams
role.
played the shit out of Money Mike.
Yeah, and Money Mike. And he's saying that the role was already written, but Cat got to embellish it.
Yeah.
And he's saying that it was a small role, but he said Cat delivered. He said every day that Cat came in there, Cat was on the money, and Cat was like just blowing it out of the water.
Out of Money Mike.
So so they kept expanding the role, and so that's how we ended up with what we ended up with Money Mike.
And between him and Ricky Smiley.
Right.
Now, do you recall him speaking negatively about Ricky Smiley's son? I really don't.
He didn't speak negatively about Ricky's son. The thing is, though, is him bringing it up. Period.
Well, what he said was, everything he said is something that he said very early on, and that he was speaking on Ricky Smiley's dead son. He said, that's why people believe in these sacrifices with the Illuminati. He said, your son dies, and then you're going to get up here and lie, talking about the Money Mike part in next Friday.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is Ricky didn't lie. He did go for the role. But the part that Cat was mad about is he's saying that behind the scenes, Ricky kept going around telling everybody that he should have had the Money Mike role, and that who was Cat Williams anyway, and that he was the one that was the biggest celebrity, and da-da-da-da. And that part is what Cat was upset about. But again, Ricky went on his own platform because he still has his morning show, and he's gave his version of the audition, but he didn't say anything about what Cat said about his behavior outside of that, and about him going and telling everybody that it should have been his role and da-da-da-da. He didn't say not one word about that. Okay, you got your own platform. You're telling your side of the story, so why didn't you refute that if it wasn't true? Right. He didn't say.
Nobody ever said the nigga was lying.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Now, Ice Cube kind of did. He did say though, because Cat said that
not that he was lying. It's that he remembers it.
No, I'm not. I haven't even talked about what I'm talking about yet. The Cat said at one point that they had where Magic Mike was gonna be raped, and that it was going to be aired. And Ice Cube said that part
There's no way he would ever
said
done
that was never in there. I saw that. And there is no way he would ever do anything like that. Yeah. And so that part he did refute. But that's the only thing that anybody has said that wasn't true. Everything else, everybody else is skirting around it. They're mad at him, and they're, trying to curse him out and stuff like that. But they haven't just said, you lying on me.
What do you think about the Shay Cat Williams interview, mine? Do you think that he embellished some things? Do you think that there was a lot of truth in it mixed in with a little bit of the lies? Put it down in the comments. Let us know what you think. Don't forget, if you like this clip of the show, don't forget to click on to another segment of the show and check us out. PushGapRadios.com.
Dallas, baby.
So, he also was thinking about the thing where he said that CED stole his joke. Now, let me put that up real quick. And the thing comes down to it that, real quick,
you're going to have to show him CED's version of it, too.
I just put it up.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't paying attention.
Jackie don't pay attention. She don't do shit with editing. All Jackie do is just get on here and run her mouth.
Sure do.
Okay.
I'd like
anyway, don't forget. Okay, we can get into CED the Entertainer about stealing the joke. But remember when he said that Diddy offered him $50 million to be an ass clown?
4 different times.
He said, you got to tell Diddy no. Said, Diddy wants your butt cheeks, nigga.
Now, he did say that Weinstein asked him to suck him off in front of all his team.
Wow.
He sure did, Harvey
So
Weinstein.
Oprah went in on R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, but you didn't say shit about Weinstein. That's why black people ain't got no love for Oprah.
But then
Taraji P came out and said what she said about the situation, but fact is neither here nor there.
He's in prison for 23 years for his little escapades, Harvey Weinstein.
Okay. Should be in the same cell with R. Kelly. Now, they say that Cedric the Entertainer, Cat Williams said that Cedric the Entertainer stole his joke. But me personally, I don't think so. Because the jokes are on 2 different premises. And say Cat Williams' joke was about black people's music being loud, that they can't hear how loud their car sounds. Remember that the joke that you grew up watching on Comic View when he was known as Cat in the Hat, which he got a cease and desist order from Disney to quit using that. That's why he's just Cat Williams. A premise was white people leaving Earth is what CED's was. Cats was about niggas just driving around in the hood. CED's was about white people leave Earth to go out into space, and black people follow them in a spaceship.
But if you look at them pumping their feet, putting her hand up in the air. And
but how many different variations can you give of a nigga driving a car?
You're not doing those exact. He was mirroring him. You're not doing those exact.
You just saw the video.
But you're not doing those exact same movements by accident.
Because he said said it came to see him at his show.
Yes.
And that's where he stole it from. But I understand that. But I just don't believe.
And they apologized for it.
I think that CED took the basic part of it
and redid it.
And then you got to hold P. Diddy liable too, because P. Diddy was the remix king.
And why did you apologize for the joke if you didn't steal any of it? What are you apologizing for? But then yet, after you didn't apologize for it, you're still going to use it as your closing.
But isn't that black people's mannerisms when they drive? They leaning, hand over the steering wheel, music bumping.
There is no way you're doing the exact same everything.
Nigga, that's how niggas drive. What other way can you do it?
You don't get in and pump your foot. Do you get in and pump your gas? Or pump anything in the car?
Back in the day, you did. You had to get the gas to the carburetor.
That's some BS.
Back in the day, you don't know.
Him and Steve both.
You had to pump the gas and then start the car.
And Steve was accused of stealing a joke from Mark Curry, as well as
they say he stole Mark Curry's whole shit.
I was going to say, except
Steve wasn't the principal. Steve was a music teacher.
Right. What's her name on the game was the principal? Regina.
Yeah.
Wendy
Raquel. What's her name?
Yeah. But again, you take the same premise and you change it around a little bit. And that's all he did was just change it around a little bit.
But everybody does that in music, movies. Look at movies today. All movies are either trying to do remakes of old shit. There's no creativity. Now, again, Cat Williams' deal was niggas driving around the hood. CED's deal was niggas in space. And to be honest with you, I did like Cat's deal, but CED's shit was funnier to me. Because when people get ready to go in reverse in their car, they
give a man his credit. Don't act like you was the originator of it.
I wouldn't do that. I would give him a shout out.
But that's what I'm saying.
Did I give a shout out to the guy that I got the Michael Jackson story from? That was Nino Brown. I have no problem letting you know where I got the story from. The story was interesting to me. He did it 9-10 months.
So then he wouldn't have been talking about you. That was his whole thing. Yeah. He was like, Steve and Cedric had apologized to him.
Yeah.
And then 10 years.
What's Steve apologizing for?
Because it was fake
man unit he was wearing.
Because it was really his deal, the Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
And so they apologized to him for that. So again, what are you apologizing for if there's nothing to apologize for?
But if you told a black person to imitate a black person driving a car, wouldn't it be pretty close to what him and CED did? That's how niggas drive.
CED admitted that the joke was the man's. Okay. And then when he got on Shay Shay, when he did his interview, that's when he finagled on it, and that's when he lied about it, and that's what Cat was taking notes on. He said, I looked at every last one of those interviews, and I listened to everything every one of them said, and I took notes, and he memorized. That's why he was locked and loaded, and he was ready.
Let us know what you think. Do you think that Cedric the Entertainer stole Cat Williams' whole little deal thing about black people driving cars? Or do you think that it was just a little variation of what Cat Williams had done? Put that down in the comments and let us know. If you like this clip, then make sure you click on another clip to check out another episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get our subs up, and we appreciate each and every one of you for watching and supporting the show. PushGapRadios.com.
Dallas, baby.
Time now for your PushGapRadios.com celebrity entertainment. Here's Jackie.